Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and tonight for a new video on rainbow trout fishing in the fall. Now we're here with master fisherman Dario DeRose, who's going to show us now what beautiful things we have here on the table. He's going to give us an insight on how to prepare fish eggs, or better yet, sacks of fish eggs that we're going to use as bait for our Monday fishing trip. So, Mr. Dario, can you start please pointing out what you have there to show us what we're using? For instance, what are these things here in front of me?
Well, these ones over here are actually the mesh that are also made by Bait Maker. They're one of the few materials we use to time the rainbow.
The fish egg, the eggs are there, yeah.
And the eggs that are here.
Can you lift one up in front of you?
Yep.
No, one of the ones that are out of the bag to show us how they are. The one you have there.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a really thin mesh, eh?
Very thin. They come with 100 sheets in a package.
Amazing.
Okay. Bait Makers is probably one of the best I like to use. There's also some scarves. Is also the good one.
Oh, these are like regular scarves,
regular
mesh scarves that people wear even.
They're thinner and actually they're a lot stronger than some of the meshes I use.
Really, eh? So over here, what we have? This looks beautiful.
These are salmon eggs. These are preserved and cured salmon eggs. Fresh salmon eggs caught this year.
Can I eat those? If
sure,
I wanted to?
If you wanted to, you can eat them. Why not?
Wow, it's like caviar. Salmon caviar.
Salmon caviar is what you use.
Alright, so your tools is a spoon, a little water. These eggs look different.
These ones over here are brown trout roll.
These are from brown trout, so that's a different fish.
These were cured differently, and these again.
Oh yeah, they look smaller and a little darker.
Much darker.
Can you put some in a spoon?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll compare it to the roe from the salmon. Let's see. There you have it. See how much smaller these ones are compared to these big ones here? Beautiful. Alright. So there you go. You're going to show us how to make a sack now?
Absolutely.
And then we'll give it to our friends on YouTube.
I'm going to grab a few salmon eggs.
Okay, how many you usually put in?
I usually put anywhere, it depends on what time of the year you're fishing.
So we're in the
fall now. I like to go with the fall time, anywhere from maybe dime to a nickel size is what I like to do. Usually what I do is
about 6-7 eggs, let's say, in there.
There's about maybe 8
eggs.
8 to 10 eggs, but 8 eggs is probably more than enough. What you do is just pick up the 4 corners.
It's amazing how Dario does these things. His hands are like frying pans. Big, strong hands of a fisherman. Yet, he can make these little sacks. So he put the eggs in, picked up the 4 corners, and now he's just twirling the top as if it was a little sack or a little pouch.
I got too many eggs in there.
Too many. Okay, so he took out one.
Yeah.
So he just twists the mesh. And how do you close these after? How do you top them?
You want to basically, after you get the 4 corners, is you want to make them as round rather than
square. So it's all about testing and trialing. You put in 5, 6, 7 eggs. You want the sack to look round.
Round to, a lot of them come out like a
cauliflower, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. And you just twist the top.
Just twist the top like this. And grabbing some thread. And I like to match the thread.
Oh, you put the piece of thread on your shirt
just
because it sticks there. Fantastic.
Then what you do is basically make about...
You match the colors, right? If you're using...
if you're using chartreuse, I like to use green.
If you're using chartreuse, exactly.
So the fish don't see it.
How many years have you been fishing for rainbow and browns?
I've been fishing for, I would say, just a little over 25 years.
In Toronto, you worked in probably the best stores, the most recognized stores for fishing in the city.
Yes, I have.
Remember Cousin George's? Name a couple of stores you worked for.
I started off at 16 years old at Cousin George's. And I worked there for, I would say, probably until I was about 21 years old. And from there I ended up working for Fish TV.
Oh, really? With Leo Stockles?
Leo Stockles.
Oh, amazing. I met him a couple of times. Great fisherman, great guy.
These are some of the finished products.
What's his friend's name too? Ron, I think it is.
Ron James as well.
Ron James, yeah, a bunch of nice guys. You had some good fishing trips. So let us see here. Look at that, eh? Actually, you know what they look like? They look like blackberries, but orange or red or yellow. Amazing. So all you did is just loop the top, tie the four corners with your thread.
I'll do another one quick.
Now let's watch this procedure again.
And basically the only reason why I like wetting the spoon or my fingers, as you can see, these are very fresh and very milky type eggs.
Oh, so they're sticky a little bit.
So they're on the sticky part. Mm-hmm. And so when I do wrap them,
so as if you're closing a button,
4 or 5 wraps.
Bring it lower a little bit, please. Yeah. There you go. Fantastic. And then you just loop it around.
Just loop it around.
Close.
Ooh.
Wow.
You can see how fresh they are.
Yeah. So one broke.
Yeah, just one egg, which is
good. It's going to give it
very
flavor.
Good. Gives it also.
How long are these eggs good for? Once you've made them, you keep them in the fridge.
You can actually keep these.
Show us on the containers. You put them in pill containers, right?
Yeah.
See over there, fantastic.
Yeah, these are some of the ones we made, you know.
Fantastic. So you keep them in the fridge? How long are they good for, usually?
The fridge, we usually keep them for before they start really going bad. It depends how good they're preserved. Mm-hmm. I would say anywhere between up to maybe roughly about a month to 2 months.
Can you freeze your eggs, put them away for the winter, and then keep them for next summer?
They haven't been frozen. These haven't been frozen yet. So what I like to do is I like to make them in small little pouches, golf-sized packages, and actually freeze them. And as you need them, you just take out so many little ball packages out of the freezer, and basically you can. I usually put roughly about anywhere making between 20 to 40, 50 sacks, depending on what time of the year I'm going fishing. If I'm going fishing in the spring, naturally for rainbow we like to tie a bigger. We call them. Some people call them golf ball sizes, but they're not golf ball sizes. They're roughly about 10 to 12 eggs in a sack. They're a little larger, anywhere from, I would say, no smaller than a nickel, right up to about a quarter to a loonie size.
All right, Dario. Thank you very much. There's the face of the master. We'll get back to our next video. We don't know what we're going to do, but whatever we do, we'll share with all of you out there. So thanks for watching, and have a great fishing trip, guys, wherever you're going. And we'll be back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, Dario. I can't wait for Monday morning. We're going to go fishing. We're not going to tell you now where we're going, but if we do catch anything, Monday night or maybe Tuesday, we'll shoot another video. YouTube, you guys. All right? Thanks, Dario. Have a good night.
You.
And now Dario has to move because when he starts tying, he's like a bullet. Right now, I slowed him down. Good night. Ciao, ciao.